Let's remove emotion from this for a second. If James Gunn were fired tomorrow, then what? What would it actually mean for DC Studios and the business moving forward? Because this isn't about liking or disliking a filmmaker. It's about leadership stability, investor confidence, and a 10-year plan that's already in motion. Sure, firing James Gunn sounds simple enough until it isn't. In a corporate strategy, you don't remove the architect mindset unless you prepare for the structural consequences. And let's be honest here, studios don't fire CEOs because of internet noise. They do it because of performance, lack of confidence, or collapse. So if James Gunn were removed, which one are we talking about? Okay, let's assume James Gunn is gone. Who replaces him? What happens to Superman? What happens to the DCU slate? What happens to investor confidence? See, if you can't answer those, you're not proposing strategy. You're just trying to vent. So you want James Gunn fired. Fine. Let's take a look at this strategically and not emotionally. DC Studios just launched a reboot. Contracts are signed, scripts are in development, marketing pipelines are built. So you remove a co-CEO now. What does that do to the machine? All right, let's get real here. Gunn and Safran are the heads of DC Studios. They set up a 10-year roadmap, which has been publicly discussed. Superman is now the foundation of this DC universe, and there are multiple projects in development. And we know that studios have fired CEOs in the past for financial collapse or toxic internal relationships, loss of brand confidence, or just brand damage. But is any of that actually happening? Again, take emotion out of this. If Gunn were to be removed, projects get delayed. Talent confidence drops once again. Contracts may need renegotiated. Their marketing strategy stalls. And investor narratives shift. But who replaces him? Another filmmaker? Zack Snyder? Come on now. A corporate executive? Peter Safran sticks around by himself and does things on his own? Or do they get somebody outside of the box and they get somebody in there that has never done this before? There's no clean swap. Look, DC just left behind the DCEU instability. Another leadership shakeup just reinforces that DC is chaotic and the audience trust is going to take far longer to get back this time. So while all of you keyboard warriors out there keep typing away saying, "Fire James Gunn," it's not a solution. It would be more of a reset. And honestly, DC at this juncture cannot afford another reset. But I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Honestly, if Gunn were fired tomorrow, what's next? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe. And with all that said, I'll catch you all later.